Hi guys, welcome to another RGI Easy Sewing session with myself, Avena Prince. We are going to do a quick project today. In our last video, I promised that I would show you guys how to make pot holders, and that is what we're going to do in today's video. Okay, so it's a very quick and easy project. It is something that we teach in our home decor sewing class. For those of you who would like to register for that program, other items taught in that program include bedsheet sets, curtains and drapes, kitchen linen, and a few other items. So again, you can register for these programs on our website, www.royalglobeinc, and that's inc.com. Okay, so today we're going to just show you how to do the pot holder, and of course during class we give a lot more instruction, because this video is really truncated, just so that you guys can get a quick idea on how to complete your pot holders. Let's get into the video. So guys, I just want to give a shout out to Ruth Musukwa, I hope I said that surname correctly, who connected with us from Zambia. Ruth, I hope you enjoy this video, and thank you for reaching out to us. Guys, if any of you want a shout out, just leave a comment down in the comment section below and your name, and we will definitely shout you out in one of our future videos. Alright guys, so for today's project, we will need some batting. That's this material here. It will be sandwiched between our two pieces of fabric. We have the top fabric, the bottom fabric, and the batting. Everything is 10 inches wide. Now that is the measurement I am working with. If you would want something wider or smaller, feel free to do accordingly. And then we will need some straight pins, and this method we're going to use some bias binding. Now notice I said this method. When we do our program, we actually teach different methods on how to do things, okay? But for the purpose of this video, we are going to use the bias binding, which will go along the edges of the pot holder. Okay, so to start, we have our first fabric layer, followed by our batting, and on top of that, we have our second layer of fabric. Okay, so I'm going to put straight pins along the edges. For those of you who have done our program, I'm sure that you will definitely enjoy this refresher. And for those of you who haven't taken our program, those of you who haven't registered, at least you can get familiar with some of the things that we do, so you can see if these things are items that you are interested in. And I think they should be, because we all use pot holders. Okay, so step one, I'm going to create my pattern, and I like to tell our students to be as creative as they choose with this. There's no set way to do it. Alright, so once you have set up your material as you saw me do, next step is you're going to measure out 7 inches of fabric, 7 inches of your bias binding, and you are going to start off after that 7 inches. Okay, so I'm going to go to my edge, and I will put my straight pins along the groove right here where I'm going to sew. Okay guys, so this is what we have when we've placed the straight pins at the edges. Everything is in there, and I'm going to stitch now. Remember, you use the groove as a guide. Now we are folding over, so we are going to do just like this, bringing this around, and then this time we're working with the groove again, but we are folding it. Okay, so this is what we are going for. Again, I will use my straight pins. This is where we're at. our straight pins all around. Remember, we left a 7-inch extension, so I will commence by stitching that area. Now I am going to add a zigzag stitch just to do a little design here, but you don't have to. You can do your regular stitching here. All right, so now we just create a loop with the part of the bias binding that we left hanging. This is what we will use to hang our pot holder. And there you go, guys. All right, guys, so this is the front of our pot holder. You can see what it looks like. This is a nice large size, and this is what our back looks like. Okay, yeah, you can see what my zigzag stitches look like. Just add a little design there, you know. And that's one method to do your pot holders. I hope you enjoyed this session. I surely enjoyed it. And just so you know, when you're doing your pot holders, have fun. There's no set way to do it. There's no set size or shape. I mean, of course, there are standards if you purchase them at the store. But whenever you're doing something custom made, you can go ahead and make your preference. Until next time. Bye.